I'm gonna kind of play some mutt tonight. I had a long work day, just got off. Got home, fed the cats. Now we gotta take care of home. Gotta get on the game. Kick ass, take names. Teach you fellas a little something, something. Number one is everything is with reason that you do it. And when you play mutt, you play regs, you know each game mode is going to make you better in the other format, you know, in contracept. So with that being said, any defense can be viable. Like anytime y'all watch my stream, you know, I'm coming out in different defenses, you know, depending on what I'm facing a lot of. So if you watch enough, you kind of always understand and know that one of the first things that I'm going to tell you guys about is playing gap assignment football. Understand gap assignment football is going to take you so much further than sitting there spamming the same adjustments just because such and such says do this in their ebook. Okay, that's what's wrong with the community in Madden, is because they'll take these one or two plays that people use in their little ebooks and they'll just spam them versus everything. And that's what they relate and call the meta. It's not how you play football, guys. Now, what I can tell you can make you better. I mean, I'm not always going to guarantee that you'll always win, you know, but at the end of the day, you'll be more competitive. With that being said, I'm just going to kind of play some of my games today. I'm just going to talk with you guys so we can kind of get on the same page. Y'all were watching me yesterday. Like I said, I was using that dime defense. It was insane. It's insane. Still need to get more reps with it, but like I said, first and
Charles
foremost,
Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is
further into my saying is why I do not use safeties at sub-linebacker in certain situations, you know, because that ruins gap assignment football. And you don't want to do that, and they see that, and you got a safety right there. You're going to weak box yourself.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Tight.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
All right,
Always got some breathing room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down.
He shouldn't be there.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
On the give, this is their fullback.
Yeah, assignment.
Good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Might actually be using this formation a little bit more.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Good shit.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even
he's
surprised
yesterday.
how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And this is incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
On second down, Culpepper. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Good run.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set.
Oh, he ducked under him. Let's go, JJ.
Jacobs punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders take the early turnover.
One way to do it.
Converted into an opening touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's
London Bridges right there.
He made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6.
Yeah, deflator got a piece of him.
Turn out to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
On play action, Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He gets it complete to Jackson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here. As that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after one. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers now to throw. And the throw there going to be...
Get sticky with him, Dion.
We just saw him break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th.
Hello.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turn.
We'll holler at you, bro. That's all you got to do, man. That dime, like I said, that dime defense, if you call it in the right situations, that might be my new go-to defense. I'll get your messages in a sec. I had to bring the sidebar up. Just give me a sec. I might have to change my sub linebacker. I mean, my slot corners. See how I want to do it. All right, bring you up. It's good, pretty boy. Like I said, I might try to put abilities on my slot corners. I'm not sure. Heavily invested in them. No, I'm at 12. Keep the under pressure there, keep the lurker there. Yeah, under pressure and lurker. I don't really use the inside linebackers too much, so I don't invest. No abilities are no. Rod Woodson gonna keep. See, I was thinking about putting Rod Woodson as a slot corner, but because he's a free safety, they don't give you that option. So you have to use a package that brings him to the slot. I'm trying to see what his number. He's number 26. So like, bring him down to the slot. I'm gonna have to go to practice mode because there's a certain way I want to run this dime. I want to get at least Rod Woodson and Charles Woodson both in the slot. Somehow, some way. See. Got Lester. Lester got that strength. I don't know if he has like an ability that I can use. I know I gave him 2 AP pick artists, but he has that 3 AP diving slots and interceptions. I almost spent 3 AP. Too much AP on shade. I mean, that just really depends. Like, if I want to take, like, if I'm content with my outside corners not having abilities and I just want to put the abilities on the inside corners. But that's if I'm heavily invested in just running a dime defensively game. I'm not. That's the thing. Unless I just make my slot corners like my outside corners, my slots. I could probably put my Canes in the slot. I know Woodson has the 1 AP flat zone KO, so he'll be better on the outside. If he's like in any type of zone. Let's see what. And he has deep out KO, 1 AP. He's deep, he's flat. I think I'm probably going to end up doing it that way. Thinking. 1 AP on my safety. That's 2 AP, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the secondary. On the D line, that's 1. I might take, I don't know, I might keep that under pressure on him. I gave him the edge threat a week so he can just do what he does. It's working pretty good. But I got 2 guys who's under pressure. But if I'm running dime, Solomon's not going to be that dude. How should I do this? Give him back his ability. Because I was playing a game the other day and he was getting, I felt like if I would have had that KO, the reaction. Or just give him pick artist. I don't know if his pick artist is 1 AP. That would probably be better because he'll have better reaction. If it's 1 AP that, chuck out. Probably just go with the pick artist because he'll react to the ball. Yeah, I think. Take that ability off now. Probably just put my X factors on the guys that are going to get to the ball in coverage. I might. Who's up, lady? Okay, so let's just figure it out. Now, he's going to have that universal, so or tighter coverage and more interceptions on contested coverage. You'll probably get him shut down. But if I play a lot of man, I'm thinking universal on the slots might be the better. I wish they would give us more AP. I really do. I ain't asking for a lot, just enough that I can figure out what I need. Put what I want where I need. Because I know I'm going to keep under pressure on solid. I don't know if he has anything else. I got to keep that D-line intact. My D-line go crazy. There's that 1 AP under pressure. Put that defensive rally on. What are you gonna do, fellas? I was thinking about putting blitz on one of my guys. Like, you know, he would probably be better with blitz. Just because, like, he'll win his first two, and then all of a sudden, motherfuckers have resistance built up, and then he can't shed anymore after he gets his first 2 or 3 sacks. We're just gonna have that blitz on there just in case I need to activate it. Damn, kitty. You always want to sit in my lap. Get this thing figured out. So I ain't put nothing on Dion. Dion, he ball crazy. I think I'm just gonna put my stuff on the low level guy. Like Dion, he good regardless. What up, highlight? I'm just trying to see what I'm gonna put something somewhere. It's like another ability I could have had. Try to keep the low cost. Definitely keeping that full AP on him. I mean, I could probably take that defensive rally off in him and then just let him run with the edge threat. But them 2 defensive rallies, bro, that shit's like God mode. But if he gets relentless, he doesn't need it. What y'all think? Because I mean, I got the free defensive rally with him. And then if he gets his 2 sacks, then he's just gonna constantly get. So I can get me an AP back and put it on someone in coverage, keeping the under pressure on him. Or I might use Solomon as the edge. Let me see. Let me see what we're going to do here, brother. You just bear with me. Because I know Solomon's faster. Or somewhat. I know you got that accelerated, both got strength. Solly better tackle, play right. Mac got better block shit. He got better rush moves. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep Mac. I'm not saying that Solly wouldn't be useful though. I'm gonna have to play with the packages. I'm gonna go into practice mode. I'm gonna first and foremost, I'm gonna go ahead and take this defensive rally off. Get my 1 AP back. If it doesn't work, you know, like I said, we can always come back to it. It's got that ability for writing. Alright, so that's going to give me 1 AP back. I don't know who I want to use it on. I'm thinking probably just give pick artist to Mike Haynes. And then just run with the 2. I don't need the ability on the secondary. The only person in the secondary I'm going to put it on, I guess, is Charles Woodson. I don't need no X factors anywhere else. My X factors need to be the strength of my defense, which is the defensive line. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Going to activate our guy. So he's going to have universal. I don't know why they keep bugging out sometimes. So we got 3 AP on him. Where's my other guy? Can't make this up. Alright, so we got the blitz and relentless side by side. I know Solomon gonna get his. I think I'm gonna probably run with it like that. And then the only thing that I'm for sure doing, if I bring Rod Woodson down to play the slot, I know Charles Woodson is going to play over the top. I don't know if he has like any cheap redux. So that'd be number 4, 1, 2. Hayes will be down, so we should be good. Alright, fellas, we're going to play another game. Anybody keep T. We have 92 overall, no money spent, bro. True no money spent. Not one of those no money spent but got 50 million coins lying ass. You ain't got no money spent. You got 50 million coins, your ass been paying somewhere, someone, somewhere, something. Alright, Keith. You doing too much with the kitty cat hugs and first off. But I gotta let you go. I know.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about story.
Oh, we got. Oh, you paid for your team. You got another one of these guys.
Two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
People that pay for their team usually aren't very good.
The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has,
if you pay for your team, you obviously suck.
If he's not on the top of his game, your
in order for you to want to pay for your team, you have to compensate for skill with better players.
Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Alright, so we gotta see how this works.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
And that's right here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
What's up?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Another run with Sanders. And he's got room.
Shit.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 66 yards.
One thing they need to fix is the guys planting their feet.
Plays to take the early lead.
For no reason, they just lose pursuit and plant their feet.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain.
I don't have anything to give up right now. My guy just paid some bills, my rent, so it'll be a minute before I can let me get my life caught up before we start doing them type of things.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
See, I want to do the fly-off trips. No, you're not jumping on me, bro. No. No.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
In motion here is Witten. They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. In motion comes the tight end left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
I get to catch that Rice. He's not defending you. He's worried about chasing the bait route.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Looking to throw on second down. Culpepper. A quick throw there going to be
batted
away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time.
I did see something though. He's got the curl flats on the field. We can attack that. He's playing the two-man with the curl flats.
Fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Off the play fake.
That's going to give it to us right there because he got the curl flats. You got to do better than that, Rice. He's going to get that curl. He keeps putting those curl flats on. We're going to bomb his ass.
6-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to the signal corner and say, listen, it's third and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. 84 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's first and 10 at the 16-yard line. Another run here with Sanders. Evades him at the 20.
Oh, come on, man. You're supposed to give me that hammer.
Before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards that time.
Keep running it, though.
Move the chains. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying, when the back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's going to be stopped up.
You hit by the 300-pound lineman so many times, fatigue starts to set its course.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Going to try and throw on 3rd down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want to
test that.
You're exactly right about
back
that.
shoulder
You
throw.
got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on 3rd down.
Faster. User click on Madden? Y'all just gonna screw me like that? Okay. Well, they're not giving me the pick, sorry.
Pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense at a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick 6.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about
2-man deep half or 2-man curl flats.
Taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Got it.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Looking deep for Adams.
Shouldn't send him deep. It's my fault.
For the 3rd time here in this
I need a corner route. Give a corner route over there to let deep half away instead of running 2 routes. Right.
That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off,
Other than that,
it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Sanders.
Don't plant your feet.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there.
I wonder if there's an ability to stop
that. 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge.
Keep running with him.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Allen. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Allen going to throw.
Thank you.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this 2nd quarter.
Players like Deion don't need abilities or X factors. He's just good.
So far, so you have to think that they need something.
He wastes no ability on him.
And now they have an opportunity.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is going to be intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer with a pick. And the Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
That should have been picked.
Here to Waller. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24, Allen. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A final shot before half for Allen. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Might be manual subs in this formation.
Are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. This fielded right at the goal line. And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
You got to fit that, man. That man had him 5 yards on him. You got to fit that throw.
Cardinals are going to take possession of the football.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely.
You got that man beating leverage like that. You got to make that throw, bro.
Through every situation possible.
He shouldn't be able to jump that.
In a turnover.
Like I said, I might have to take my abilities off my offensive line. Start putting them on my receivers.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
See which ones I have available. See what they're costing me.
Take that every single time for the first play of a drive.
Pretty much like if you're going deep, you need an offensive line abilities. If you're going short, you need receiver abilities. So.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 135 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Think about which abilities I want, though. Obviously, if I run that route tech, I would have to combine it with like a mid-end elite, since that's what I'm going to be attacking. So, I don't even know if I need a route tech. Unless I'm running like a double move short. Try to figure out which lineman I want to keep with abilities. Because I will be running the ball. Let's see. I'm going to probably just keep the discount lineman as abilities, and then just anything that's 2 AP or more, scrap it. Unless I can get 2 abilities off of them. Like Joe Thomas, for instance, you know, he's got the full me once for 0 AP. So we don't mind giving him 2, but anybody else, we're gonna have to take off. Like Runyon, that'd be 2 AP. That's probably what we're gonna have to just do. And we'll see, man. Maybe that might be what we had to do, because I gotta get my receivers open. I think he's 1 AP. So he stays. He's 2 AP. I don't know if he has a upgrade version for 1 AP. Let me see. He's got 1 AP post up. Give him the post up. So I kind of downgraded my line so that we can upgrade our receivers, whatever I need. So see how many AP. I got 5 AP to kind of work with here. If I can get like anything cheap with wit, that would be a plus. I'm gonna get a slot apprentice and we'll keep the slot apprentice. Don't see anything else cheap. Keep them like that. So 5 AP. You can get the route tech. Then I would have to put that mid in elite. I know he has like deep out elite, but keep that red zone threat. It's 3 AP. Why you gotta do this to me, man? 3 AP. Come on, man. It's a mid route. I think they already know that, they're like, nah, everybody gonna be running deep route KOs and shit. So we're gonna make mid and elite expensive as fuck. You got 1 AP deep out elite. I'm trying to see. I don't want deep out, I want mid. No, man, I don't want to spend 3 AP on mid. I could go. I'm trying to see what we get. We had 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it's 5 AP. And if I go with the mid and elite, that's gonna kill me, bro, because I only can run 1. So I could keep route tech. That's 1, 2. Then I would have, that put me at 8, 9. Then I'd have 3 AP left. I want to be able to do nothing with my quarterback. Fuck it. Getting out of red zone threat. See, he's already, you can't do that. He's got red zone threat. I don't want to spend 3 AP, bro. Let me just activate, see what we got. Jerry Rice, obviously he's our number 1. Fat! Come here, buddy. Fat! Buddy. You know. I love you, fat boy. Good kitty. Alright. Go eat. Or whatever it is that you were going to do. Oh. Alright, so we activate, so now we got 3 AP. Who's the better? I'd probably have to take red zone threat out. Or just give it to Jerry, or run it with Jerry. Like combine route tech with good shit, man. He's my best receiver anyway. But who's my best mid route runner? I might have to go compare. Let me see who my best medium route runner is. All right. He's 92 with the buff. And, you know, most people got like those 96 man coverage guys. So. He's 92 with the buff. But he'll have the route tech. So that's what's going for him. I don't know if I got anybody with better than 92. No, he is a short. I don't know if he can get medium. Yeah, his medium's not where it needs to be. Let's see what Coop is. So we're gonna give it to Jerry Rice. That way we combine that route tech with that medium route running. Because we know exactly what route we want with them. That mid and elite. Much better fucking work. I'm sacrificing my offensive line for Jerry Rice to be that guy. Let's go. Now let's see how this shit plays out. I had to take some ability off. I think of one of my linemen I took an ability off. He was 2 AP. That's scratching. I need the skinny post to do damage. You still gonna try to climb on me. You is weird. That's all you want to do is lay in my lap. Y'all see this? This cat. Look at her. He don't care. It's all he want to do.
As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has, the game flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
He don't want to get off my lap. All right, let's go.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas.
Sometimes you got to make sacrifices.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. First and 10, Young. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
It's fine.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he'll manage to pick up about
it's not a power back. You don't need to be running with him like that.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Young, eluding the pressure right.
That's what I need from you, Haynes.
It's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The third down
throw
complete by Steve Young.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here, bro. What part of take your 3 points did you not comprehend?
Fourth down, Young.
That's BS. Fucking EA.
26 yards. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
Off his fucking helmet.
CD, that call, it took some guts. It's
Should have been a pig.
At the 1 yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching.
Story of my life, right?
But it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig.
Some serious opening drive momentum.
It's that kick extra point. Man got scared and laid down, bro.
Away and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5.
Come here, Hendricks. Oopsie. Ooh, I just gotta stay in bounds. All right, we invested, so. I say it, when you invest in something, you gotta make it fucking work.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. The left side throw.
Why not? You're spamming the same defense.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th.
You're not trying to get better.
12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
I know they got the first down. But, Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, kicks either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got the connection.
You need a short end, deep end,
and he's going to be brought
and
down
then
on
mid out.
the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Back to throw again. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. In motion here is Witten. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Adams. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Sometimes you be trying to get them to do something, and they're so, like, in this day and age, people just spam regardless, like, they don't care. It's fucking stupid. You want it to work. You just got to keep countering spam with spam and make spamwiches together, you know.
4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Eventually, you're going to get what you want. I might have to change up a couple of things, what I'm doing.
But he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Why would you run it through? You have all that clearing to the inside. Why, when I playmaker, do you run to the zone? Why do you do that? Why do they do that?
His confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window.
I playmaker you to the free spot on the field, and you go to the fucking safety. This game, bro.
Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Oh, good shit.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Spread D.
To throw, Young. Buying time to his left. He's got a man. It's the tight end, Casper. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Steve Young. The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. It's Young on 1st down. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Keep going to him, bro. Keep going to him.
The offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Play action now. Here's Steve Young. The Sanders has got it complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Looking to throw. Young out to his left. Now loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up.
Oh, don't block me.
And he returns it here to his home.
What we want him to do is take off with the quarterback.
We can push ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If he's looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
All right, so I know where he's going to use her. I'm going to attack the sidelines. Give him that all day. He can sit right there and just look stupid.
Have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Go after the sidelines.
Opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Come out in that formation again, please. Please come out in that formation again.
And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Young on 3rd down. And this pass
We're going to come out in that shit again. Come on.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down.
So starting to see that I don't necessarily need
on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Young to throw on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game.
You got to do a little bit better than that.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
A diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go defense. Still zero money spent, bro.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught by Rice. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's
beautiful design.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on
where that
first
defensive
down.
line out.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
On second down, Culpepper. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch,
throw it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Fucking EA, bro.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run with Hines. And he'll fight his way down right around.
Dotted his ass.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
It's Young off play action.
Give me that.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So that, Charles, may be the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the third quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Room here to run. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think they should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football,
Everybody with it, you're not covering them.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Not gonna cover him.
He brings it in. And he'll be out just a
Gonna
yard
keep
or
spamming
two
cover
shy
3.
of the 30.
I'm about to get you with all your recover 3 beater I got, bro. Keep staying in it though.
They'll look to throw. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now he'll escape to his left. Open man here.
Not going to cover him?
Henry. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely fourth down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Jacobs again. And good work there defensively. He's able to keep him out of the end zone. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd. And this time he is in.
Pinch him again for me, please.
Touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Please pinch in.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point.
Come on, please pinch in. Please run commit, bro. Please, I am fucking begging you.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, come on, go on the turbo, go!
Complete. And now they really have to be second-guessing themselves. Could have had the lead here in the 4th.
Stupid. They basically require that you need fucking escape artists for you to take off correctly.
From the 6. And it's a pretty good return.
Stop reanimating on the tackles, guys. Someone's grabbing someone, you need to assist him. Don't cancel his tackle out. Some of the stuff in this game, bro, just makes no sense.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They go play action. Young. And his throw here's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Young to throw it.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another
one of your best playmakers back there blocking.
Points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses.
Please fucking run commit for me, please. Please, I dare you. Come on, run commit, bro. Run commit, bro. Why you didn't run commit? I'm begging you. Come on, Jacobs, you gotta shoot that gap.
Run that time, and the try for 2 is snuffed out. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Wish you had better abilities available to you, man. You'd be a very good player for me. But right now, I just don't have a need for you with everything else I got going on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Thank you.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the back.
Boy, my defense is going to play for me, bro. I can fuck up on offense for a little bit. Defense is going to come in and be like, hey, yo. Glad I built me a monster for my defense.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping
go
this
Witten.
one up. In motion here is Witten. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Route tape. Boom! Let's go!
Effort there is.
He out of there! Get off the field! He's sending them home packing, boys! The discount budget boys beat another God squad. Let's go. I might change a couple of abilities, though. Might. Because now I'm like, okay, now I need mid-out elite. You know, mid-in elite's good. Just debating now. It's like, I need more receivers with abilities. Oh no. What's the cost? Route tech, mid and elite. I could put deep out elite on Devontae for 1 AP. Jerry has also 1 AP deep and elite. I can just make him just super scary at that point, but I would have to. I'd have to take something off somewhere else if I want to really just make him super deadly on anything inside. So let's see what we got. I don't really need a slot apprentice right now. So I can take that off and then go with that 1 AP deep and elite, and then just have him run my full route tree that I use. Got the best receiver in the, well, best receiver of all time. You know, you want to make him the best receiver of all time. You're going to have to invest in him. You know, like I said, got a runoff elite. I know he has a free version, but kind of stuck because, okay, there's mid and elite here. And we're going to have to go, I thought it was 1 AP. Oh, it's 1 AP deep out. I'm better off just doing the 1 AP deep out on Devontae. I don't know if he has any other 1 APs. Five on him. I could probably take that mid and elite off and put it on Devontae, and then just keep him with the route tech. That might be a better option. Let's do that. Slot apprentice. Like, do I need, like, yeah, I need the route tech. Route tech is, let's take the mid and elite off. Put mid and elite on Devontae. still need like a escape. I know I had a fucking Carr that had a 1 AP mid and elite. I might have to just go back and grab that. I really don't want to though. Story of my life, right? Like so many receivers you can get. Let me look and see what my options are. I really want someone cheap. Yeah, I'm being like that. Cheap. It's like everybody's. It's like all these receivers are fucking 3 AP mid and elite because they know everybody gonna go with the deep out stuff that's gonna make those mid routes OP as fuck. So I'm trying to see if I can find. I was gonna use Devo. Devo do have the 1 AP, but he can't fucking catch for shit. I had to go in my depth chart and see. Back out. I get this shit figured out, bro. I'm telling you. Mid and elite is gonna be OP as fuck. They're gonna have to nerf me. I gotta find me a receiver with like a 0 AP mid and elite. Hopefully they have like a Raider kill or something. Let's just kind of see. Overall tier. Descending. Who can I put mid and elite on? Receiver. Can't put it on Cooper. Can't put it on none of them, so it would obviously be. Let's see what Chase Claypool got. My abilities back. So he doesn't have it. None of these gonna have it. I think I probably changed them, traded them, or get some with them. Yeah, I'm not gonna have nobody. I got rid of them all. So I don't know, fellas. I might have to look in the auction house, see if we can find us a discount. Usually, like I said, I'm gonna start with my team. And then I might just, I know I might have like 3 or 4 flex positions, but I really just want to see what you got. Marcus Allen and Tyson, they got that Daniel Carlson. He's good for the scheme team. I don't see no valid receivers. Ooh. I'm gonna go by receivers. Mike Williams. He might be that dude. The Diggs, free safety. I'm just gonna go by wide receivers. Trying to see, fellas, trying to see. So I guess Mike Williams is the best receiver in the game now. That's just outstanding. I wonder if Art Monk has it. They don't really have a lot of receivers, bro. We're just gonna have to play it out. Oh man, if I can get some discounts, bro, like 0 AP, short in elite, or short out elite, those would help. Alright, other than that, like I said, I'm just gonna have to put it on Devontae. So if I go route tech, then I can have 2 AP deep in elite, and then I guess, I don't know if he has like a short in elite 1 AP. And he has red zone threat. I could probably do that. Let him have red zone threat. Or I could give him deep in elite, deep out elite, or medium. Like I probably want to go medium out. How much AP am I? Let me reconsider everything though. It's this AP counting game. I'm at 8. So I have 9, 10, I got 4 AP to distribute. So that means I would need 2 AP. Really 3 AP. I don't even know if he has a discount short in elite. I know Renfrow got one. But he be fumbling, bro, and I can't afford. He's got a deep out elite. But I don't have anything other than a crosser. That's probably why it's so fucking cheap, because the chances of you getting it aren't necessarily great unless you're running like comeback routes or something like that. It's really those mid in, mid out. That's what I want. So he has 2 AP deep in, which would be fine. Especially if I'm dealing with people. They like to run that KO shit. And I want to bomb it. So that'll give me 2 AP. We're going to put this. It's got red zone threat, but I'll probably just keep red zone threat. You got that short end on. Who's a better short route running? He's 94. 92 catch. He's 92 deep. 90 agility, 94 jump, 92 deep, 94 short, but he's got 91 speed, but you don't really need speed if you're a route runner, because the route running is going to give you the separation, not the speed. Unless you're just trying to throw bombs, right? Like bomb bombs. Like post routes, no cuts. Okay, so he's got more speed. He's got better agility. He's only got 90 deep, but he's the better short route runner. I'd probably give him the short and elite. With the route take, that's probably what I'm gonna do with Jerry. Let Devontae run my deep stuff. Let Jerry just run short stuff. Let me see if I can distribute my AP real quick. I don't know I'm wasting AP doing this shit, but I think in the end it's gonna make up for it. So I'll find a short. They don't want to give me the short and elite. There we go. So give him the short and elite with the route tech. So that's 4 AP on him. And let Devontae be the guy that runs the deep routes. So that should put me up at 10. I just need 2 AP. And I just need deep and elite. Deep out elite, but I just need deep and elite. I'm going to get rid of the red zone threat. It'd be nice to have, but I don't have AP for it. And then I think that's what we're going to run with. I think that would be a little bit better. So we're at 10. Gotta activate them. Alright, so we got our deep end, got our short end, we ready to ride. How that man said, let's ride Broncos country. Let's ride, trade all of our draft picks to another team, and we don't even have them. We gonna ride to oblivion and just suck and just, bro. It's gonna be rough for the Broncos fans come draft time. I'm telling you. And I'm just gonna be laughing my ass off. I'm like, look at y'all look so stupid. The only thing I don't like about Mud is this leapfrog shit, bro. Like, come out with the cards, give them like significant stats for what they were when they were on Madden. Don't give them these fantasy stats and leapfrog the last ones that you released. Like that's the thing that triggers me a little bit. Pretty sure you can boot up the older Maddens and see what their ratings were. Common sense. Stop just giving guys speed that wasn't fast. It's like, come on, man.